the first Monday of November 2018. You know what? Spring forward, fall back. So there is this daylight saving time thing, and so I have to readjust all these clocks, and I'm not sure how much daylight saving is saving money. I mean, is it so necessary that we do this twice a year? Um, I'll get rid of it. Okay, I'll just get rid of it. I think it's unnecessary. It causes unnecessary inconvenience. Yeah, I don't see any point of doing that. Daylight saving time. To be honest with you, I don't think he's saving any money at all whatsoever. Okay, I'll just get rid of it. Anyway, so let's have some fun today. Okay. Last week I was so busy, but this week not so much. So yeah, let's have some fun. Okay, we're gonna make jokes. I told you when I was a child, not exactly a troublemaker, but I was very naughty, playful. Let boys be boys kind of. So yeah, I got into a lot of troubles, meaning not like big troubles, but just getting a lot of reprimanded kind of punishment kind of thing. Okay, and look at me now. I'm still very playful, just like a child. Maybe I'm retarded, but very Jesusian way. You have to be like children. Back to the innocence kind of. So yeah, Jesus approves that. I mean, according to Bible. So yeah, we do adopt that childlikeness, the virtue of childlike innocence. We adopt that in humanology. Okay. And a lot of things we try to do is kind of like very childlike dream. Where yeah, I'm running for president in 2020, which is a very childlike kind of idea. And we are doing humanology in order to replace psychology. Okay. So yeah, two projects. That's what we are doing with these recordings. Okay. Now by now it's more than 100 recordings total, more than 200 hours. Okay, it's a great hobby. I like it. It's fun. Great outlet, and because I need to have fun. We all need to have some fun. Okay, a nice hobby. Okay, that's what this is about, right? And I was watching some of my past episodes, so nobody's watching this. Okay, it's like it's me looking back and watching what I have recorded. I'm the only audience of all these recordings, all this sit down comedy. I like it that way because I don't want to get into any trouble. I talk shit about PG-13. Okay, my mouth is dirty. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, I talk shit about many things, many things. I talk shit about everything, pretty much, even about God and Jesus and Christianity and everything in the world. I talk shit about it. Okay, I'm making fun of things. Okay, I haven't talked shit about myself, right? So what can we talk about today? So I was looking back and there was this very nice dot product idea. Relationship between relationship is they're not commutative. Okay, relationship of A and B is not the same as the relationship of B and A. You can, well, again, terminology. Yeah, well, we use multiple terminology to mean the same thing. Okay, could be seen as my relationship with this person or my view of this person. Do I have positive view of that person or negative view of that person? Okay. View of this view A and B. How or opinion, okay? Person A, person B. Person A is observing person B. Okay, so what's the view? Is equal to position vector, like ideological position, right? Position vector A, dot product, position vector of B. Okay, so yeah, the terminology differs a little bit, okay, from what we did last time, which is like several months ago by now. What's a position vector? It's we have these ideologies, okay? I like in terms of are you more pro-gayism or anti-gayism? Pro-anti. Okay, so it's a scalar for each of these. And are you more pro abortion and anti-abortion? All these criteria, okay? Blah 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 blah, okay? We'll just do this too, okay? The list goes on and on and on, okay? So that's the kind of like conceptual, criterion vector, okay? And each element of a vector, if you recall in mathematics, is a scalar, okay? So positive, it could be positive or negative or zero, all right? And person A happened to be very anti-gayist, so and for convenience, we do this from negative 10 to positive 10, okay? You're negative 10, you're very anti-gayist, okay? And are you, personally, tend to be very anti-abortion. Let's say pro-abortion, pro-choice, okay? Pro-choice. Person B, dot product is very easy, okay? Person B dot, so this is position vector. What political position does this person A have for each of this? Okay, abortion, okay, we have same alphabet character here, so we have to change it. Pro-choice, okay, pro-choice, pro-gay, pro-gayism, pro-choiceism, whatever. Okay. So, a person B, this person is very strongly against. Okay, person A was what? Anti-gayist. So it's kind of Republican and pro-choice. So it's kind of like me. I'm fairly pro-choice. Okay, because to me, anti-abortion, this pro-life movement is very sexist. Okay, it put too much burden on women. It's oppression on women. That's what it looks like to me. That's what it seems to me. I'm a registered Republican. Maybe because of this, I'll never get elected. Because I will never get party support. Well, so be it. I'm gonna exercise my constitutional right. I will not live in fear. Okay, I will not silence my opinion. However, I don't have to be elected. I got a job, so it's okay. I never succeed as a politician. That I'm okay with that. All right. To me, I just cannot compromise my moral belief. Okay, my belief in morality and what's right. And Constitution is a good document, and I like many parts of Constitution. Maybe not all of it. Okay, because I'm not a robot. I'm not a constitutional parrot robot. Okay. Yeah, there are things I cannot think of any, but yeah, there could be some things that I disagree with the U.S. Constitution. Okay, and current laws are not perfect. Legal system is never perfect. It's human system. Nobody, no human being is perfect. No organization is perfect. No legal system, no society is ever perfect. That's why we need to make things better. That's why there are so many constitutional amendments because originally it was lacking. That's why by now what you have like almost 30 amendments, constitutional amendments, because politicians they thought it was lacking. Okay, and it could be still lacking in some aspect. Okay, so person B, maybe the so yeah I kind of so this person is not exactly to the right, leaning to the right or leaning to the left, kind of in the middle. Okay, kind of like me. This person is pro-gayist. Okay, very strongly pro-gayist. And as far as a person A thinks, and there could be a misinformation though, because knowledge is never perfect. Okay, we could be misinformed. We could be misunderstanding somebody based on hearsay, what other people say about this person B. Let's say me, I'm nobody, I'm person A. I read about this person B or celebrity. I never met him. All I hear is what people say about him in the news. So I may be very well mistaken. Okay, and so, but from what I know, as far as I know, as far as I believe, again, to know something is not 100%. Okay, we talked about this continuous spectrum between belief and knowledge. Okay, is knowledge is never 100%. Okay, yeah, but as far as I know, I think B is pro-gayist and also pro slightly pro-choice. Okay, that product you just multiply each element and then you sum them all together. Okay, so minus 100 plus 20 is equal to minus 80. Okay, so and person B, this person is a celebrity. He doesn't know me. But I know him because I see him on TV. Okay, I'm nobody. I'm just an audience, just general public member. Okay, just like you and me. All right. So, can you read all this? It's still. Oh man, I gotta take off my glasses, which is too close. Um. By the way, this is not the glasses I want to put on. Anyway, okay, so I have some negative opinion about this person B. Maybe person B is like Lady Gaga. Strongly pro-gay, and she doesn't care much about abortion or. Okay, so yeah, she doesn't get much point from me there. So yeah, I have in general negative opinion about her, but it's not that I dislike her, I hate her. No, I don't hate anybody. Just that I find her repulsive. Okay, it causes me displeasure when I see her on television. So I flip the channel when she's on there. Okay, but I don't hate her, I don't dislike her. It's just that I think she's very causing great harm to the country, just like President Obama did. President Trump, well, he's causing a lot of harm too, but you should never think about violence like assassination or mutiny or rebellion. You should never think in that term because that just doesn't work. It only makes things worse. You don't want to go to jail. You don't want to all the street flowing with blood. No, you don't want. Nobody want that. Okay, live in peace. Peaceful demonstration is fine. Okay, but it could be a waste of time though. Okay, if you wanna voice your opinion, then write to local newspapers, like I sometimes do. Letter to the editor, something like that, or call on the local radio talk show. Sometimes I do that too. Okay, yeah, voice your opinion and be a civilized citizen. Don't resort to violence ever, ever. Yeah, I showed you like martial arts, right? Because I'm a man. Yeah, I like that stuff, but I never do it in front of the public. Well, I kind of did, huh? Because this is tape recorded, video recorded. But it's about education, martial arts, okay? I'm at home. I'm doing by myself. And it's not about violence. This is blunt steak knife. Okay? It's not about hurting other people or myself. No, I'm doing it as a fun hobby. It's an exercise. And yeah, imagine slashing somebody's throat like but it's just for fun, okay? I'm not hurting anybody. Okay, just it's for fun. Okay, it's adult toy, so to speak. Okay, and hobby. That's all it is. All right. So yeah, we humanology. We are strongly against violence. We are pacifists. We are nice people. Okay, I'm a nice guy. Okay. All right. So what does this mean? Because geometrically, we covered all this before. We're just reviewing, okay? Because it's kind of important. It can be seen as a view vector. I mean, view scalar is a scalar, okay? Because it gives you just one number. That's scalar. Okay, so it could be. We can term this as a relationship. Okay, relation between A and B. But relation is kind of like commutative. Like relationship between A and B is kind of equal to the relationship of B and A. But that's not what we're dealing with here, because view A comma B is not equal to view B comma A, which is 0. Why? Because B doesn't know me. B's a celebrity, like Lady Gaga, right? Me, she doesn't know me. No, I'm nobody. She never met me. She never saw me. She never heard of me. She has no idea who I am. Okay, because I'm just general public, and she's a celebrity. Okay, so yeah, she has no idea who I am. So her view on me is neither positive nor negative. Okay, why? Because of this. She doesn't know me. Let's do this. Okay, so is equal to 10, 2. Let's say this information is actually accurate. She's strongly pro-gay and she's strongly, slightly, moderately pro-abortion. Okay, so pro-choice. Or maybe let's. So now we are looking from the eyeglasses of just Lady Gaga. Okay, let's say B is Lady Gaga. Okay, it turns out she isn't that strongly pro-gayist. She did it in order to get some media attention and popularity. But personally, she is not very strongly pro-gayist, because after all, she married a man. But she's not even gay, lesbian or anything. Let's say, in fact, unlike media portrays her, Lady Gaga, or unlike she portrays herself, in fact, she isn't that much of a strong pro-gayist. So, moderate pro-gayist. But let's say her point of view, nobody knows her better than herself. So it turns out that she is a closet Republican a little bit. Okay, we are doing hypothetical here. We are just doing this hypothetical. I don't know what her opinion, what her viewpoints are in every single issue. Okay, because I don't want to read about her. Okay, we are just, it's a fiction. All right, please, you have to understand this. Okay, if I say something here, it's not always me. Sometimes I joke because I love joking around because I want to laugh. I want to make you laugh. It's all made up. It's all fiction. I'm joking. So don't take things too seriously. All right. So let's just assume she is a closet Republican. She's very conservative, but she's hiding it in order to make money. She's just selling out. Okay. She pretend to be liberal because the political climate when she was up there, nowadays she's not very active. I mean, in entertainment or in anything. She's kind of semi quasi retired, but yeah, she was up there during the President Obama administration. Okay, so during that time, yeah, it was very liberal climate, liberal majoritarian trend. So yeah, she pretend that she's liberal, but it turns out that she is actually a conservative, moderate conservative. Okay, hypothetically, so she is anti-abortion fairly strongly. Okay, she is more pro-life. Okay, so but her viewpoint on me, in her opinion, as far as she knows, what's my position on gayism or abortionism? Zero. Why? Because she doesn't know. Okay, she doesn't know what to think. She never heard. She doesn't even know my existence. So yeah, it becomes zero. That product. Okay, so that's yeah, and notice this formula holds true for it doesn't depend on your viewpoint. So it's very much like tensor analysis, general relativity kind of concept. Is coordinate invariant. This equation, something very powerful. Okay. Yeah, this invariant because I think it's more. Is this special relativity too? They talk about this. Yeah, some special relativity too. Coordinate transformation. All right. This equation here, ladies and gentlemen, is coordinate independent. It's coordinate in invariant. It does not depend on what coordinate you are. Why? Because this. Let's say you are a liberal person. Okay, so your coordinate would look like this. Here, pro gay is something positive. Something negative, anti-gay. Again, when I say anti-gay, it's just easy of saying. Okay, it's anti-gayism, pro-gayism. I'm not against any people. I'm only against a certain ideologies. Okay, in humanology, we see ideologies as spirits, evil spirits, or holy spirits, good ideology. Okay, bad spirits, evil ideologies. Like humanology's position, this version of humanology's position is that gayism is something very harmful and toxic and evil. Okay, but that's just me. Liberals, they have opposite point of view, and nowadays many conservatives as well. Look at President Trump. He went to Elton John's gay wedding and said, "Oh, this is such a beautiful couple." Did he believe in that? Does he believe in that like we don't know. I don't know. I'm nobody's mind reader. I can't. I'm certainly not a mind reader. Maybe he feels kind of ambivalent about it. Maybe as a political or his business convenience, he need to make allies and powerful allies. And gayism, pro-gayism is a very powerful ideology nowadays. So maybe he's just compromising. Maybe he's just faking it. pretending that he's a pro-gayist. We don't know. Okay. I think that's I think he's moderately anti-gayist. Okay, so uh, because the Supreme Court opinion that came out in, I think it's 2016. About the legalization of gay marriage. Yeah, President Trump didn't quite support that Supreme Court opinion, so I think he's moderately anti-gayist. Okay, uh, he just making some political compromise and business compromise. He don't want to be vocal about his slight moderate anti-gayism because it will make him unpopular. Okay, he's a businessman, he's a politician, so yeah, I understand it. Okay, I don't blame him for it. Okay, I'm neither businessman nor politician, so I say whatever hell I want. I enjoy my freedom. I would rather enjoy my freedom of speech than become a very wealthy, powerful, famous man. I love my freedom. Okay, to be a wealthy, powerful, famous person, you have to be very diligent, and I'm lazy. Okay, I would rather not work. I mean, work less. I go to work. Okay, I came from work today. Okay, it's like what, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock right now. So, but I don't want to work too hard. I would rather work less and make less money and not become a powerful or famous man. Because I love my lifestyle and I don't want to work too hard. Okay, it's okay that I'm not famous or powerful. But is it okay that I don't save the world? Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not being able to save the world as long as did all my best because I'm a creative individual. Look at this. This is the product of my creativity. And to be creative, you have to be a little bit lazy. You should never be a working workaholic machine. I appreciate people who are diligent, like President Trump. I respect that. They have some values. Yeah, our society need people like that, and many of them tend to be very obese. I appreciate their hard work. Okay, I do, because we do need maybe some workaholics in our society. Okay, experts, dedicated individuals who work and work and work and work. Elites. Yeah, we do need some of them. Okay, we do. They're doing fantastic job. Okay, I don't hate them. I appreciate them. Okay, I respect them. But that's not me. Okay, and I'm already. I mean, in my mind, I'm already making contribution to humanity by inventing all this. And if you're a workaholic, you cannot create brand new things like this because you are too busy learning stuff. It's like there are two women in front of Jesus, a diligent woman and a lazy woman. Okay, a lazy woman would just sit right next to Jesus and listen to Jesus, just lay back and chill. And she had her sister, and she would just be busy preparing dinner for Jesus. So this sister told the other sister, who was lazy. I mean, so this diligent sister told Jesus, "Hey, Jesus, Mr. Jesus, please let this lazy sister of mine help me." And Jesus said, "Hey, I appreciate your you diligent sister, but your lazy sister, well, she's learning something from me. So, and she's not gonna lose it." Okay, so yeah, that's kind of me. Okay, I'm lazy, but at the same time, I'm more creative side. Okay, so this society need both creative people like me and also diligent people like elites. Okay, society needs both of us. All right, so it's division of labor, specialization. Nobody's good at everything. All right, so I work. I have full time job, man. Don't didn't you see how busy I was last week? But this week it's kind of slow down. Okay, it's yin and yang, this flow, fast and feast and famine. Okay, it's all good. Yeah, sometimes I do enjoy being busy. Okay, sometimes, but not always. Not always. All right. Sometimes I enjoy having a lot of time, like during the weekends, but not always. Sometimes it gets too boring if my weekend is too long, and okay. So why is this? Let's get back to this. Okay, why is this coordinate independent? It's because let's say you're a liberal person. Okay, so you're pro-gayist. You think gay marriage is something very positive, anti-gayism something very negative. Okay, because you're liberal, you're Democrat, whatever, and that's your point of view. We will do one dimension, okay? Now, you see somebody, so you're pro-gay, okay? So, PAPB, okay? You're pro-gay, and you see somebody else, and that person is pro-gay, and positive times positive is equal to positive, okay? And you're pro-gay, and you see some anti-gay person like me, anti-gayist, then it becomes minus. So you have negative viewpoint of me, okay? Now, I'm an anti-gayist, okay? So I see anti-gayism as something very positive, okay? So my coordinate system, you don't have to think about two dimension, okay? Because it's all the same, all right? Just one dimension. My coordinate system would look like this. Anti-gayism is something very positive, and pro-gayism is something extremely negative. Now we are living in a two different. This is a. Let's say you are liberal, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. I half of me is liberal, okay? So I don't hold that against you. Liberals, Democrats, that's half of America. They are friends and families. You should never hate somebody just because of his political inclination. Never. Don't hate anybody. So, in Bible, according to Jesus, blasphemy against, insult on a person is a forgivable sin, but blasphemy against Holy Spirit is not forgivable sin. Neither in this life nor in the afterlife. Okay, that is something humanology disagrees with. Humanology agrees. Humanology's point of view is that every single sin is a forgivable sin as long as you repent. Okay, so there's no such a thing as an unforgivable sin. Okay, so there are some things that humanology disagrees with Jesus, Bible. Okay, there's things humanology deviates from traditional Christianity. Okay, humanology is not Christianity. It adopts a lot of good moral lessons from Bible, but not 100%. We reject some, even if it is from Jesus. Okay. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, we are having two different coordinate, like in special relativity or general relativity, because let's say there's this person C. Okay, person D. We have character. We need to use different characters. Okay, that's person D. Person D, and this person's political position is anti-gayist, like +3, okay? Moderately anti-gayist, like Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, okay? So in my coordinate system, in my viewpoint, world point of view, like my viewpoint of the world, I'm living in this coordinate system where I categorize people. I'm going to simplify things, okay? This is not me. This is not how I see people. But I'm going to just, again, don't take things too seriously, okay? Don't get offended. Don't get angry and don't hate me. Okay. I'm joking, okay? It's all fiction, it's all imagined, it's for fun, it's all jokes, okay? So let's say we are simplifying things. I categorize everybody in the world as good people and bad people. If you're pro-gayist, you're bad people. You're my enemies. I hate you. If you're anti-gayist, you're my friend. You're a good person. I don't care what you are. You are a good person as long as you are an anti-gayist. As long as you oppose gay marriage, you are a good person. You are my friend. Okay. And you, let's assume you are a liberal Democrat. Okay. Me, Christian, conservative, Republican. You, liberal, secular, Democrat, atheist. Okay. So, yeah, you liberal. So, oh, this President Trump, he's negative figure, very negative figure. So you categorize President Trump a moderate anti-gayist. So this is same person, President Trump. He's a public figure, so we know everything about him, even his sex life. Okay, we know that he committed adultery. We know that he grabbed married women's genital organs. Because he's a public figure. Nothing is secret, okay? So, yeah, we even know about his sex life, okay? Hey man, if you're running for president, nothing is private, right? We even joked about the size of his genital organ. You know, Marco Rubio. I liked Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz's performance in their debate against Donald J. Trump. Candidate Trump. They did very well. Ted Cruz, Marco Rubio, Senator Cruz, Senator Rubio. Yeah, they did very well in the debate with candidate Trump, okay? They did fantastic job, okay? Very smart people. Senator Cruz, Senator Rubio, yeah, I don't like the fact that they, as Hispanic men, they married beautiful young white women. Both of them, I think, is blonde. Both of them are blonde, I think. I don't like them, okay? They disgust me. But I appreciate them being very smart and going after then candidate Trump, and they did very well in the debate. Okay, so yeah, let's give it some appreciation. Okay, just to be fair. Okay, but I don't like them because they're ultra interracialists. Okay, what does that mean? Well, I explained 100 times in previous episodes, so I'm not going to explain it to you now here. Okay, all right. So, yeah, same person, President Trump. You, liberal, you hate him. Me, a conservative, I like him. Okay. Coordinate system. Okay, so because we have two opposite point of view. All right. So my friend is your enemy. Why? Because you and I are enemies. Okay? You don't like me, I don't like you. Again, I'm simplifying things, okay? So we are enemies, we are opposites, polar opposites, okay? So uh, my friend is your enemy because you and I are enemy, okay? And your friend is my enemy because friends, enemy's friend is my enemy. My friend's enemy is my enemy. My friend's friend is my friend. My enemy's enemy is my friend. Okay, it's because it's this. It's kind of multiplication. Okay, so not always though, but many times yes. We talked about this friend's friend and enemy's friend and friend's enemy and enemy's enemy. We talked about this before because there's some middle ground, middle person, a bridge, third person who can be friend of me and also a friend of one enemy or of my enemy. We mathematically prove this, the existence of this, the possibility of this mutual friend, a person who is friend of mine and also a friend of my enemy. Yeah, that person can exist. We mathematically prove this by giving an example. Okay, we'll do next time. Okay, I mean after this, after break. We didn't quite take a break, have we? Yeah. So this equation, view or opinion or relation equation is coordinate independent because here you have liberal. Okay, so you're a liberal person, so you're pro-gayist, okay, and you see another pro-gayist. Now guess what, he's your friend. You're a pro-gayist and you see an anti-gayist and that person is your enemy. Okay, now you observe me, interaction between me and my friend, and from that you observe me, and you know I'm anti-guest, and you know that third person, Donald J. Trump or whatever, is also anti-guest, and you can see because we are co-workers. Let's say it's not Donald J. Trump, but Donald Duck. Okay, his name is Donald Duck, Mr. Donald Duck. Like the good old Disney movie, Disney animation character. Okay, there's this Donald Duck, Mr. Donald Duck. He's conservative, he's anti-gayist, just like me. And you happen to be my co-worker or neighbor, whatever. You are not my friend, but you are my acquaintance. We can't. You and I, we don't like each other because you are liberal, I'm conservative. We know it. And you know this acquaintance, another acquaintance of yours, Mr. Donald Duck, and he's very conservative. Okay, and he and I are good friends. So you observe this interaction, this friendship between me and Donald Duck. We are both conservative. Okay, so from your point of view, we are both anti-gayist. Me, I'm anti-gayist. Donald Duck, anti-gayist. Multiply together, become positive. Because the meaning, me and Donald Duck are good friends. And also you observe social interaction between me and your liberal friend. Okay? So me, yeah, I'm anti-gayist, and your friend, just like you, pro-gayist. And as you can imagine, me and your friend is not getting along. We are more like enemies. Okay? Now, so this equation it still holds true. Now we are switching the coordinate to my world. Welcome to my world, my viewpoint of the world. Okay, so it's this. Me and Mr. Donald Duck. Yeah, I'm anti-gayist. To me, anti-gayist is something very positive. And Mr. Donald Duck is also anti-gayist. So we are good friends. Okay? And me, anti-gayist is a good thing, but your friend or you're pro-gayist. You're very something very negative element of this American society. Because of people like you, America is being ruined. You are an enemy of America. You are ruining America. So I strongly recommend you to migrate to Canada. Because Canada is liberal. They will love you if you support gay marriage. Oh, they'll love you there. So yeah, please get out of America and move to Canada. Because you're annoying me. You're bothering me. You're annoying. Your liberalism, your pro-gayism, your support for gay marriage is so annoying. I, so yeah, please go to Canada, move to Canada, and live there, and don't ever come back. I don't want you here. Okay, okay, it's all joke. It's a fiction. It's a comedy. Okay, so again, that this character I just portrayed, it's not me. That's not how I think. I'm making an interesting characters to make you laugh, to and to laugh myself. Okay, so okay, yeah, I am anti-gayist, and anti-gayism is cool. It's something very positive. That's what's gonna save America and save the world from this path of self-destruction, this mass suicidal lemmings. Anti-game, anti-gayism is good. That's the advent of Jesus. That's new Jesus. Anti-gayism is gonna save the world. Okay, so I'm joking. Okay, so and then I see you or your friend. Oh, you're pro-gayist. Oh, such an idiot. Okay, so our relationship is sour. Okay, so as you can see, it doesn't matter what coordinate system is. It is because we adopted this modeling, mathematical modeling, where we use the operation of multiplication. It's not addition, it's not division, it's not subtraction. We adopted the multiplication as our operator, mathematical operator. That's mathematical modeling. Which then we have a lot of operators. Addition or subtraction or division, multiplication. We happen to choose this multiplication operator. And it's working well for us when we define this relationship or viewpoint between two people. Okay, because positive number times positive number is positive, and guess what? Negative number times negative number is also positive. Okay, so by choosing this multiplication operator in our equation formula of relation, it turned out that it's an excellent choice because it's coordinate independent. It doesn't matter whether you are liberal or conservative. This equation is still true, regardless of your political point of view. Okay, let's take a break, okay? So yeah, it's worthwhile to review this concept we covered before because we are seeing it in a different angle. Okay, so yeah, it's well worthwhile to revisit. Okay, now next we will talk about there was this something that I should have wrote it down because I kind of forgot. We want to talk about next. I regret not having wrote it down. I should have jotted something down because we wanted to talk about something, but I forgot what it was. That what we want to talk about next after the break. Um, oh boy. Yeah, maybe it come to me. Okay. Otherwise, after finishing the recording, I will rewind back and then do it in the next episode, or hopefully come back to me in my during the break. Okay. I should have wrote it down. Okay, sorry. Getting old. Ah, we're covering a lot of stuff anyway, so yeah, we'll talk about something else if I don't remember. Okay, and talk about that thing in the next episode. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Let's switch some gear. Okay. We talked enough about mathematics here. So, uh, some people think I'm crazy. Okay, but that's not many people though, because not I'm not famous. But some people who don't doesn't really know me, if you are my colleagues or you're my friends, my neighbors, my friends and families or whoever, okay, if you know me, you know I'm not a crazy person. Okay. But people who don't quite know me very well, they think I'm crazy, and I respect that opinion. Okay, you are entitled to your opinion, and if you express it, that's fine too. It's your First Amendment right to express your opinion about me. I respect it because I'm all about First Amendment right, freedom of speech, and but there's this fine line though. You don't want to defame somebody. There's a heavy accusation that this guy have mental disease. He's crazy. He's not only that, he's dangerous. Okay, he could be the next mass murderer or something. So we should treat him as an unknown or potential domestic terrorist. But all I can say is I assure you I'm not a violent person and I'm not crazy. Okay. Yeah. When I record this, I go everywhere. Oh, he must have some what attention deficit disorder or something. I'm not. Okay. Because I'm not in a work environment. When I work, yeah, I can focus. I concentrate. I passed the bar exam. Okay, so yeah, I focus. I know how to focus, concentrate, but we go everywhere because I'm relaxed and I'm drinking. Okay, I'm not at work. This is my hobby. Maybe it's bothering you, annoying you a little bit. I'm sorry. Okay. If this recording is annoying to you, it's not entertaining, then don't watch it. It's that simple. Okay. You don't have to watch this. You're not being paid to watch this. I'm not being paid to do this. Nobody's getting paid. You watching this or me making this, recording this, I'm not getting paid. You're not getting paid. It's all for fun. If you find this entertaining, yeah, keep watching. Thank you. If this is annoying to you, and then don't watch it. Okay, it's that leave it, take it or leave it. It's that simple. Okay, it's all for free. It's supposed to be intellectual entertainment and or some other entertainment like me dancing. I guess you didn't quite have fun watching it, huh? Like maybe it's not that pretty scene to watch me dancing, doing air guitar, but again, we are going everywhere because we don't have to focus on one agenda here. We are not working. We are enjoying this after work time. I'm at home. Okay? I'm doing this for fun. So I don't have to focus on one. I don't have to follow this agenda. Okay? That's the whole point of having a hobby. You don't have to commit to anything. You go fishing. If you don't catch a fish, so what? You had fun. Interact with nature. Yeah. I prefer not to catch any fish. I do go fishing sometimes. Come on, I'm in Alaska, okay? I never caught a single fish in Alaska for the past 3 years. I'm not good at it, but I still enjoy it. Why? Because, I get to walk. Okay? And breathe fresh air and watch these beautiful creeks, rivers. I get to see those fish sometimes, but I don't want to catch any fish because it's too much work. I hate it when my hands get dirty. I want my hand nice and dry. If I catch a fish, oh, then it's like slimy and gets sticky. Oh, I have to wash my hands. I don't want it. Okay, I prefer not to catch any fish. And I don't use worms like earthworms. I don't. I use spoons or lure plastic so that I can reuse it and it's not sticky and I can reuse it like forever. And again, I'm lazy. Okay, so okay. So yeah, when I go to like bars and clubs, yeah, I do dance, I do air guitar, and people like it. Okay, but when I air guitar dance in front of you here, I'm not playing any music, so yeah, it kind of doesn't look very good. Okay, because I'm not quite being inspired. But yeah, I can dance and do air guitar better. Okay, than what I showed you. Okay, okay, believe or not. Okay, take it or leave it. All right, so uh there was this one thing that I really want to talk about. It's quite it's somewhat mathematical, but I just cannot think of it. Okay, I forgot what it was, and maybe we'll stop this recording and let's do that because it's hanging in my brain. Okay, it's annoying. So we're gonna stop this recording and I'm gonna rewind it and find out what that is, and then we continue. Okay, all right.